In this video, we're going to look at how to draw plans and elevations of three-dimensional shapes. So, in front of you, you can see three different descriptions, and they correspond to the three different drawings you're going to need to draw. The plan view refers to something looking down, if you like, a bird's eye view of something. A front elevation is obviously looking at it from the front. A right side elevation is going to be looking at the same object from the side. And the right side elevation and the front elevation should be at 90 degrees to each other. So here is a quick example for you. Draw the plan and elevations of this cuboid. So if we're looking down on this cuboid, we won't be able to determine how tall it is. We'll only know the side lengths. So we're going to be thinking about a shape which is 4 across, if each one of these squares is a centimetre, and 3 back. So this might be an idea for a drawing from the plan view. If I'm looking at the front elevation of something, so let's just label that with plan first before we carry on. That's the plan view. If I was looking at the front elevation, I'm looking at it from the 4 centimetres. So I'm still going to have 4, but I'm looking at it directly from the front, so it's going to be too high. So that's going to be our front elevation. And then our side elevation, if I turn around and adjust my view, I'm going to be looking at it as if I'm looking at the 3 centimetre side. So that's going to be too high still, but 3 across. So my picture is going to look like that. So that's going to be that side elevation. Now when you do this, you're going to use a ruler and a pencil. I can't use it sadly on my screen, but despite them being a little bit rough, they show you the correct way to do these questions. One last look. Let's have a look at something a little bit more complicated like this. Draw the front plan and left side elevations of this shape. Now let's get started. So if I was to look at this from the top down, so a plan elevation, I wouldn't see any change in height at all. I'd be looking at something that was 3 meters by 4 meters. So if we do, should we do it this way around? 3 meters and 4 meters. That would be me looking at it from the top down. So that is going to be the plan. If I look at it from the front elevation, well, I've got a 3 meter base. I've got a 3 meter height on the left, like that. On the right, I've got a 2 meter height. And so if I connect those, I'm going to have the correct shape. So that's me looking at it from the front. Let's just write that down. Front. If I was looking at it from the left side elevation, well, I would just see a square, wouldn't I? It would be 4 across, and it would be 3 tall, and that is all I would see. So that is from the left. And I tell you what, for completeness, let's just finish this off and look at what we'd have if we looked from the right. So from the right, we would still have 4 across. We would still have 3 up, very, very similar. However, we would also see a line corresponding to this line. That would be in there too, a differentiation from the roof to the side. So we need to put that in as well. So that is what we're going to look like from the right. Okay, that's all you need to do to access the next set of questions. Don't forget to use a ruler to get these absolutely perfect. And make sure your pictures are to scale. Good luck.